that he didn't touch the ball.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
I'm coming after you.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Browns nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
You ain't going nowhere.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
2nd and 9 now.
Shit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Ready, set, go. Hey, orbit.
Watch the run. Mike.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals.
That's it, huh?
Touchdown.
Good work, boys.
Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Bengals 14, Browns nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Let's go now. 60 yards. I'm coming.
They run again on first down. Chubb. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You don't want no
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
We're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. On the carry is Chubb. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Yeah.
Back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sam Hubbard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hey, Echo.
Whip.
80 weapon.
Watch the whip.
Lead grip.
On play action, they'll throw. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
On the ready.
The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for John Ross. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Haywood.
Three down.
Let's go.
A delayed give to Spiller. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Protein spill.
10. Jack. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, wahoo. Hit it.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon.
Rhino.
But there he goes left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
They can't stop you, son.
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? We'll see what they decide to do.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. He'll look to throw.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going deep downfield for Roll. And that's caught inside the 30.
You ain't doing
And
nothing
he
today.
just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Bengals. 73 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready?
Well, that didn't
60
take
or.
long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Tighten up.
Yo, go.
Looking to throw. This is caught. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
61.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Hey, Alpha. Go.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Bengals 28, Browns 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
66. Bullet. Ha.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, touchdown number 15 of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Cybert on for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
The score, Bengals 28, Browns 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Buzz.
Jam him, jam him, jam. Switch.
Yep.
Check.
Hey, seam 6.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Run.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Yeah.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Hey, Charlie. Hustle, hustle. Ready, ready.
They're going to look to throw. Open man is Uzama. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
It's a gain of
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He won't cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
64, weak.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
Here comes down.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Second and 3. He gets this one to Boyd. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go.
Ready,
We'll
ready.
remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now back to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
Mike is 59.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Mike's 59.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They'll set up to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Mike 5'9". Double dog.
2nd and long. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, as the first half is winding down. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And how about that for just running out the clock? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
General West.
Once again, they run with Mixon. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check 37. Go.
Who do you want? Who do you want?
Let's go. Ready?
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Kill. Smoke.
Hey, turn it up.
Look at me. Zipper. Sleep rip.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 of the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
42, Browns 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Ready?
The
60
Bengals drive
Pittsburgh.
about to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the
Crunch.
pedal to the
Protein
metal,
spell.
I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror,
Hey,
don't
exit.
they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up
all
with
over
points,
you.
it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't
It
it?
absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll look to throw
Check
here.
26, check 26.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Let's go
After
now.
an incomplete pass on
Gator.
2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert
Hey,
on
wahoo.
3rd and 9.
Out there, check the outs out there.
3 down, 3 down.
Hit it.
Watch the
They'll
twist.
set up a throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Let's go, let's go.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
Down.
I think
Check
this guy
3.
has a connection with just
218,
about
copy.
everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Still on his feet. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. He was brought down by Kabu Bruget-Hill.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 6. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
Begin this drive with Chubb. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the ball.
The 2-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
We ain't giving up.
Greystone, travel.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge. Watch safety green.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Green. That one goes for 24 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
Here we go.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
He'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
Wide, get wide.
First and
Leo.
Mixon with a first down carry. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Ready.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Green brings it in. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
Record.
Hey, Alpha, on the ball.
59. Mike's 59.
Blue draw corkers.
Slam. He's crashing. He's checking
Big
crash.
rip.
Here's a run with Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Go.
5'9", Mike 5'9".
Here's Mixon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
It's 4th.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Get that quarterback.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where the lanes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Hunt. Gets around him.
Run to the ball.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Think he's got some unfinished business after taking that all the way down to the 1?
There's no doubt in his mind that he has unfinished business. How upset would he be, even though he won't show it, if the play call comes in, quarterback, keeper, bootleg, maybe someone else carrying the football. He's done the heavy lifting. Let him take it across the goal line.
He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
Let's go. Calm the crowd. You must be dreaming.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. A give running right is Chubb. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check. Fresh up.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a score closer. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Two-jet bomber.
Check 9.
Again, it's Mixon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready, set, buzz. Now.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Trips.
A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Give me the bell.
C.J. Uzomah with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to